What's going on, people? Welcome to Derby City Sports Review Show. Yours truly in the building with Will. Will is in the building. What's going on? We got T Rock. What's going on, T Rock?
What's going on? Nothing much, my friend. Just here. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Cheers.
I know that's
All
right.
right.
The
All
Don
right.
is in the building. Didn't I just see?
What's
I
up?
didn't I just see you?
Yeah, about 30
Oh,
minutes ago, something like
okay.
that. You
Okay.
know, had that standout
I'm
high
sorry.
school state champion.
Kind of feels
I'm
good when
sorry.
you get that state champion on there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feel good.
Yeah, I've had that.
It's all good though. Hey, I hope everybody had a wonderful Father Day weekend, all that good stuff like that. Enjoy. But it's kind of something, man. I mean, I didn't see one Father Day commercial.
Father's Day low on the list. Everybody. It's like after Halloween and everything else. It's after like Memorial Day.
President's Day.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we're
Yeah.
after everything.
Right. It's like whoa, like nothing, like not even a special.
Nothing.
Not even a special. Like what's going on,
No
man?
right.
They
Only
do
best
something.
thing you do is you can get a grill on sale or something.
Right.
and,
Right.
That's about it.
and you do the
Grill.
cooking, and you do the
Yeah,
grilling.
yeah, you
Yeah,
do all
you
that stuff.
grilling.
Yeah, you still got to pay over $100. Like, okay, that's good. But now I hope everybody had a great Father's Day weekend and all that kind of stuff like that. Also, want to let everybody know where you find us at. Pretty much everything 54 Sports Network, uh, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok. You don't stop. Also, we're streaming live right now on 54 Sports Network Twitch page. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. We got some gaming that we've been doing. Donna's been gaming. I've been gaming. Don and I played. And we had an epic. Man, we played about almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was about too
Late, boy. I was like, whoa. I'm like, I got to get up and light this grill. Like, goodness gracious. But it's all fun, man. I mean, so definitely go ahead and support, follow, like, subscribe, and 99 cents. What's up with that, Don?
99 cents. They know they got 99 cents. They might as well go ahead and subscribe to us. They get the behind the scenes look. They get the behind the scenes talk. They get the behind the scenes topics. But all with the 54 Sports crew, what we talk about. So they're going to see some stuff that nobody else is going to see with that 99 cents. So go find it in your comforter, in your couch, in your car seats, your baby car seats. I mean, heck, you never know. They might fall out your pocket. They might be on your floorboard. It's somewhere around.
Next,
But just go ahead.
next to that fry. And them
Right.
chips you got underneath your chair in the car.
Right. Couple ammo crackers stuffed down there in the baby seat and everything else.
Some of the fries have been in there for 2 years. Hey, I'm gonna say this.
Petrified.
I'm gonna say this for real. That's a scary thing. When you clean your car out and you think, man, I ain't had no fries in a year or two, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You say whatever. You like, what is this? Oh my God! And it's still the same.
Right.
It didn't get
Still looks the same.
smaller. Now that lets you know what you put in your body.
Mm.
Man.
Don't eat that crap.
Man.
Don't eat it. I don't need no McDonald's sponsor because I ain't eating that crap.
You say, nah, forget all that, brother. I'm just saying, not try to get on anybody, but for real, you can set a fry in your car trunk, be all kind of heat. Leave it in there, put it in a container. What are you gonna do? So you don't want whatever. Now I bet you a year from now that bad boy gonna look the same. That's scary. That's scary. Just a little water.
Exactly.
Just put it in the microwave,
That's it.
loosen it up a little bit.
Put some water on it.
Put the
Splash
water
the
on
water.
it. Right.
Bring it back to life. That's what you do. Bring it back. Bring it back to life. So now go ahead, 99 cents, guys. Go ahead and subscribe to the Facebook page. All that good stuff. We're gonna have some more new things we put on there for you guys. And we had something, and the Dom was rolling with it this weekend, and I only put a couple on there because I wanted you to talk about it. So, what happened this weekend, man? What happened this weekend?
I mean, we had Clash at the Castle in in Glasgow, Scotland,
Mm.
and it was a showing. Did you get to watch it, Trav?
I surely did.
Yeah. What you think about it? What you think? What was you think? What's your
I
thoughts?
thought I thought it was a pretty good pay per view. I didn't. What surprised me is that usually when they have these overseas pay per views, excuse me, whoever from there on the roster typically would wrestle so they can wrestle in front of their home crowd and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
So I was really surprised that Bianca and Jay dropped the tag team titles that night. But that would have been on a pace of anybody from Scotland just wasn't going to win that night. We already know Drew wasn't going to win. I already called the CM Punk stuff, and we already knew that
Piper.
thank you, Piper Niven wasn't going to win. So somebody from Scotland had to win. Right now, let Triple H say it in the after thing. No, they're just really talented people, but you hadn't
Yeah.
seen them on TV until recently. You know what I'm saying? So let's call a spade a spade. You gave it to them because they were from Scotland.
Mm.
I'm not mad at it.
Mm.
I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean?
No.
But that's what it is. That's what it is. And you know what I mean? And but overall, I really enjoyed it. I think the whole CM Punk coming out at the end to do the count thing was a little whatever. But
Does he
I mean,
does
that
does
was-
he does the Punk with like a couple of K's or something? Because you was like, CM Punk. So I thought he might have did like 2 or 3 Ks, bro. Like I say.
I had beer in the back of my throat. My bad.
Oh, okay, my fault. We're good. We're good. I just want to make sure because I want to make sure I say it correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Go ahead, my fault,
I got
brother.
you.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, but otherwise, I thought it was a really entertaining pay per view. The crowds in Europe are always just like super hype, and so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna say that. I think I enjoyed it. I enjoyed most of it also. But one thing we did see in that PLE, we seen several botches throughout the night. I want to say you seen Damon Priest, you seen Bianca Belair. No, it was
Jay
Jay.
Cargill.
Jade Cargill, yeah, not Blanca. It was Jade, and I think it was somebody else that did. I don't know if it was AJ or Cody. It was another one where their moves are just off sync because Damon Priest that one where he got tied up ropes, he could have really hurt himself on that one. So, but
Yeah.
luckily he just got tied up to that certain point.
Yeah,
But
and for those who didn't see it, what ended up happening was he went on tried to bounce off the top rope and go outside when he slipped and his ankle got caught between the top rope and the bottom rope and it's twisted him up, so he's literally hanging there by one leg,
Mm.
and so he's still walking with a limp, but and then to improvise, Drew just started kicking him. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't supposed to happen. Same thing
he
happened.
sure did.
Yeah, same thing to Jay, where she tried to jump up on the top rope and then jump off the top rope, but she got up on the top rope, but she ended up right there in the mat because she didn't make it. Try
Wow.
to jump. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
but
Mhm.
no,
But you
that's
seen-
not good.
Let me ask you another thing. If you noticed, was when Cody Rhodes ended the night, him to AJ Styles, that finished up, and then once he stepped out, then you got, of course, the Bloodline comes out. He starts getting beat down. Bloodline starts, getting the best of him. Here comes Kevin Owens. Here comes Randy Orton. They making the save, and then Orton's looking at Cody a little funny in that title, like, when should I go after this? Should I change my stripes?
Is that what he was doing?
He was giving a look. He was giving a look like, because you never can trust the Viper. One thing, because that RKO will hit you anytime. Most deadliest, as they say in the game.
Yeah, don't ever trust that man. Can't ever trust him. Nah, he's they don't call him the Viper for a reason. You know what I'm saying, you be giving him a hug, and next thing you know, you out cold in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? But they're supposed to be homies, so we'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
But Randy Orton's definitely going to sneak up on him. RKO out of nowhere.
Wow. Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, thank you guys for doing a great job, like always. Is Travis out of there? Let me see. Let me bring it back.
I'm back.
There you go. There you go.
We actually was showing one state champion for another champion. So, that's all
Yeah,
good, brother.
that's true.
We
Yeah.
brought you back. We brought you back. Yeah. Speaking of champions, okay. Whew, somebody's probably going to be crowned tonight. Mavs versus Celtics. That's going on right now. 43-30 in the second quarter. What? You know what? They called that referee, the one who did the game 4, the extender. Because they said all the pretty much games he's doing with his time to close out somebody, they don't do it. It's 1,000 fouls and all this kind of stuff. So my thing is this, we know we all know everybody's betting and gambling, so I don't know what the hell's going on. But I was kind of surprised that the Mavs showed up. I mean, just because now you got to go on the road and watch the Celtics celebrate. Yeah, I mean, you never want anybody to celebrate on your floor. We know that. I understand that. But at the end of the day, you still going to have somebody 4-0. And I guess, to me, let me put it this way. How many people keep up with being getting swept anyway? I mean, I guess if I sit there and thought about it, I can probably, go hard into the memory bank. But like, okay, that team got it. But nobody remembers the losers. It's the winners. And to me, the Mavs, I mean, it took you the fourth game to show up and beat somebody by damn near 40 points to go back to Boston and get your head caved in, because that's what's going to happen tonight. When we go back and look at it, we all knew that the Celtics pretty much was going to be the one from the East. If you could substitute the Mavs out of there, who would you put in there? Because apparently this didn't work. But if you could go ahead and put a team in there, who would it be? What you think, Don? And I know I'm taking you guys off a different course, but I'm just asking because this other, for real, ain't nothing really to talk about.
Yeah,
it's really, this game's about to be in. The series is over. The season is over. It's over. So I don't know. Should we? I want to say Denver. Let's take Denver to see if they could defend their title. And I think that'd have been a better matchup, but
right. How about you, T-Rock? What you think? Who would you like to see? And don't get me wrong, Mavs, way to go, but we like competitive series, and this definitely has not been one.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Just because of the length and the matchups that could propose, be had there. So so you got athleticism and length on one team, and that's what you have on the other. I think obviously the Celtics are going to play better defense,
right?
But but I think the length thing would be something good to watch.
I'm gonna have to go a little bit off the beaten path. I'm gonna say the Lakers. Nah, I'm playing no bullshit. No
Yeah,
bullshit.
I know.
Bullshit.
I look at Don's face like,
nah.
I don't like that joke.
I'm sorry. My apologies. No, I like both of you guys' answer big time. I probably the Thunder. To be a little bit odd, the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? Young group to get that experience. Not saying they would have beat the Celtics, but I think it'd have been a good series. I love Ant and them. I think that would have been. I think that probably got the Timberwolves their championship. They, because they just as long. They longer. Big time, and they play defense too. And they have enough people on the wings to go ahead and stop all that craziness that Brown's going there dunking every rip. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe you would have saw Rudy do something. You know what I'm saying? Because Horford and them, that's nothing. And then also with the Nuggets, man, the problem with the Nuggets, they had no bench. I mean, that's the problem with them. They had no bench. I think the Celtics, it wouldn't be they wouldn't have swept them, but I think it'd probably been like 4-2. You know, it's one more game than old Buckethead and them, but it is what it is. And I look at it, man. You know, and they put some pieces together, but it's still really Kyrie and Luka. That's it. PJ Washington, you know, he shot out, you know, last series. He ain't doing nothing except for a hip check that he just did on Porzingis. But hell, you should have did that first game when he went off. You know what I'm saying? When he went off, that's when you should have done it. Not game 5 when you get ready to go home. You know, that kind of stuff like that. So no, I like all of that though, for real. This new faces, man. I mean, I just hope that the East get a whole bunch of talent infused, so we won't have to say the Celtics just because, you know, they gonna prove me wrong. Even though, you know, you got to be, you know, to win it, you're considered the best. But damn, I don't think the best came out the West.
Mm-mm.
You know, I could be wrong, but
I agree.
You know, and it's kind of sad because now it's 46-31. Celtics, what is it going to be? The 18th? Something like that? The 18th.
Yep.
How many championships do the Lakers got?
They tied the Lakers. 18.
Ooh, wee. Wow.
Don't like that, huh?
No, don't like that. You check this out though. the Celtics, who's gonna break it though? Who's gonna break it first? If they tie this and it's 18-0, who's gonna be the first to get 19? The Celtics or the Lakers?
Good question. Let's see who we get. Let's see once we hire a coach. But
oh yeah, we got the coach.
Oh, don't go with that. We're not gonna go off the subject with this. I want to give it. I'll probably say the Celtics get closer. I don't know if they'll get back to the finals probably before the Lakers, but I won't see them winning it before the Lakers.
Okay. Cool. What do you think, T-Rock?
Celtics.
Yeah, I think it's easy.
The Lakers just not in a position to do much of anything. I mean, unfortunately, right now, I don't. It's not like I dislike the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? They're just not.
You say that every time, so I think you do.
Well, I kind of do, but I mean, I really have no reason to dislike them. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's being a Lakers fan is like being a UK fan.
Oh,
you got to hear. You got to hear about it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
You got to hear about it all the time.
Whoa.
So what I say?
Not that comparison.
Yeah.
Take that back. Take that back. Not that comparison.
I had to turn it down. Let me do it this way. There we go. Wow, that came out of left field.
Why couldn't you say it could be a Yankees or something, or a Dallas Cowboy thing?
49ers.
Right, something, but not the KY. Come on.
I said that because that'd be a lot more relatable.
You want to push somebody?
He's stupid. He's
stupid.
That's
you
understand
that reference?
Yeah,
I ain't hearing
What's
that
up, Shan? How you doing? Good evening. Good
I ain't
evening.
hearing that.
That was a good one. That's the good. And I agree with you guys. I think the Celtics. But the thing, my problem is, and I know we off topic. My thing is when LeBron leaves, I think AD is not going to be too far removed from him too. So to me, it's almost going to be like a total rebuild. It's kind of easier. Don't get me wrong, because it's the Lakers and it's professional basketball. But you're talking about losing 2 of the top 10 players in the league. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to hurt big time. Because, you know, most people don't do no trades no more. You know what I'm saying? They do, you free agency, I'm out of here, and you're not going to get anything back from it. So I think the Celtics is in a better place because really, let's be real. If they go ahead and really spend some money besides paying $700 million to these players, they still need some. They still got room to get better. The Celtics, you know, get a down low presence. What would that look like? I mean, granted, you got the wings and upper creating, and it works good for them. But and I get what you get going from Don, because my thing is this: you're probably not going to face the Mavs anymore. it probably is going to be Minnesota or the Thunder. People with inside presence that can really rattle you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think the Mavs is, you know, and it's crazy to me because we know that um, Indiana guy, Cuban, got long money. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, a lot of people must don't want to play for their franchise because I don't. It is what it is. And then Luca, he's got to grow from this. He complains too much. I mean, he is a whiner. He's big time. Wants every foul known to man, and he's probably the worst. I think he was like the third worst defender in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I
get
want to
that
know
man
who.
some cheese.
I want to know who the damn two worst ones. I mean, I know if he's the
Who's worse
third
than
worst,
him?
who are the other two?
Especially
You
once
know
you look
what?
at his blow-by percentages. You look
Yeah,
at his
like
blow-by percentages, God, who's worse than that?
yeah, we brought it on the other day. It's like, man, this is ridiculous. Like, so if you is two people worse than him, they must be in a wheelchair,
Damn.
a cane or something. What's going on? Cause dude, yeah, and that's bad business for real. But bye bye. See you later. We don't want to talk about that no more.
Mm-mm.
Now, I thought this was funny, and this could be a ploy just to get some money. Klay Thompson deleted all his social media ties with the Warriors. They ain't paying you them big money, bro. They not. You need to go ahead and be the third option for somebody, because you can't even be the second option anymore. To me, like, and dude's a lights out shooter. I mean, because really, I'm gonna tell you what, he's probably, as long as he stay healthy, he's probably gonna be better next year because that'd be year 2 on his knee. After he tore it up. This year was his first year back from it. Last time, the second year is better. So I'm not saying that dude's not going to be good, but I don't think he'll be to the level he was because that offense predicated with him. It worked with him. But he can be a very good weapon for somebody that needs a third scorer to let him get off. And I just hope that his defense, because he was really a nice, solid defender. You know what I'm saying? At one point he was big time. 6'5", 6'6", can do that. But I just know it ain't gonna probably be with the Warriors. And if you're the Warriors, okay, good. Let's spend some money on somebody who's gonna help this team. Go ahead and drop Draymond Green off in the Greyhound bus. Let him go back to the Detroit or whatever he needs to go. You only keep carrying some of these young guys. But I think Klay is just definitely. I think you're done, big time. You're done. You know you are. You're done. But he's going to be somebody's third option. I think it's going to rock well with that.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's going to the Lakers. Psych. I'm just playing.
Look, I was going to say follow his daddy.
Yeah. I'll just.
That makes sense.
But it wouldn't make sense. It actually would make sense, right?
Right.
I mean, because they want to get rid of basically their whole backcourt anyway.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well spend the money on somebody that's proven he's a champion. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of build around those three. Now the question is how can he play with LeBron? LeBron is not a greedy player until he has to be a greedy player.
True.
Right? So I'm not gonna saying crap on his game like that. LeBron passes the ball.
Yeah, he does.
I think it makes sense for him to go there. It just, for me, that's the only team for me in my head that it makes sense for him to go to, at least right now at this particular time. Because again, they're looking to get rid of, most of their, like I said, their whole entire backcourt.
True.
And quite frankly, they probably need to.
True. I like that. And now you got my head, because I'm thinking, if you Dallas, go get him a third scorer. It's some other teams, but no. But the Lakers is cool. And I mean, the thing about it is, you got somebody who doesn't have the ball in his hands. So playing with LeBron shouldn't be that hard, as long as he get. You don't be dumb. Take care of him, feed him, let him. He can knock down them jumpers, let him do his thing. But it's like the LBJ factor. To me, that's the issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always the issue.
Always the issue on those Lakers right now with the LBJ. That factor right there, that presence of him on the team. Do you or do you not want to deal with that? Myself, Klay Thompson is just drawing. He just wants some a little attention. He's a little disappointed. They went out early. He's he wants to get. He thinks he deserves a bag. I don't know what type of bag, but
Gucci.
you kind of yeah you for a Happy Meal. I mean because that little box, Clay. You ain't the person. You ain't the player you used to be, bruh.
Oh snap!
It ain't 6 7 years ago where you stopped pop the
Right.
Splash Brothers. The Splash Brothers are step brothers now because it's not working no
Oh,
more.
Don with the nice one.
Look at him.
It's stupid, but still the thing. I just think he
Can't play
wants
with
some
his drum
attention.
set.
I just think he wants some attention. Get people talking, and I guess go say the word that I am still here, and I think I should still be here, but he's
I
gone.
mean, I get what you're saying too. One big people talking, but really, I mean, it's Klay Thompson. I mean, how much of noise can he really make?
True.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad player and all that stuff, but you know what I'm saying when somebody says, name some of the top players in the league, Klay Thompson is not the first person that comes to mind.
No.
Maybe not even the 10th person that comes to mind.
Right.
Maybe
You know
not
what
even
I'm
20
saying?
person gonna matter.
That's 30 pieces.
But you see what I'm saying? It's like he can want
Half
attention,
and
but
half.
who's actually paying attention? Who's paying attention is the question. So,
Well, and my thing is this: like, do you go to the East? Do you see if the 76ers or somebody like that, something, because the thing about it is that West is tough as hell. It is tough, Or do you go see if you want to go down there and play with when he on the Olympics or something, one of them world teams? You want to go with Pop? With Wemby or somebody, you know what I'm saying? The young talent, the lights out shooter. It's just not work. It's not going to work with I think we've seen the last of what you say that the Step Brothers is not the Splash Brothers, it's the Step Brothers now. The Don. I think I agree. And you done made a bag. You done made millions. So go somewhere where somebody's going to overpay you, because I just don't think the Warriors are going to overpay him now. But that doesn't mean somebody else is not. You know what I'm saying? Not because we've seen people who are on the bench that get like over
God.
like 70 or $100 million that playing. Actually, he's not playing. I think he's on the bench for the Mavs. I can't even think of Tim Hardaway's son. Yeah, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway's son is getting over 100. No, I can't say. I don't even want to say. I don't even want to give him that prop. I just know that he's getting paid and he's stealing. So if somebody want to overpay you, there's plenty of teams to do it. Just find a team. Just find it.
true enough.
Good luck wherever you go, my brother. Speaking of Wemby, working out with Jamal Crawford, and I know that he was on TNT and all and this kind of stuff, and he was talking about how Wemby was asking him how to do his crossover and different things like that. I swear, if I watch next year and he's up here crossing over at 7 feet 2 or 3 or 4, however tall he is, he gonna kill a center who's guarding him. They ain't got no coordination out there. He gonna kill him because he runs like a deer. He already moves like a guard. If he gets a dribble like some crazy dribble, bruh, come on, man. Because he really probably should have been defender of the year. He should have been got the defensive player of the year, but they gave it to Rudy. You know what I'm saying? But this dude's offense continues to do what it needs to do. That's scary, bro. Like we already seen, they're already getting, lottery picks and stuff like that. We see the second coming. David Robinson was there. Then they had Tim Duncan. They'll get another big or whatever. I ain't saying it's a Tim Duncan somewhere in the draft. Not saying that. But we never know with these Europeans because they got a lot of ballers that we don't know, and they coming in here and leading the league. See, people don't want to talk about that. We talk about Luka. We talk about the Joker. Where do you think they came from? Wemby and all. I mean, they come from the United States. So there's some ball being played overseas big time. So my whole thing is, if this dude develops his offense where he can really play like the 4 or the 3 shooting, because he's already shooting threes, but it's ridiculous, bro. And we get ready to see something that we ain't never seen before. You talk about a unicorn. Everybody thought Porzingis was a unicorn. This is a unicorn.
Right. I agree. But here, the thing is, though, like, Jamal Crawford might get him handle, but at that tall, man, you got to keep your handle tight.
You got to be low with
You know
it.
what I'm saying? There's too many quick hands out there. Yeah, too many quick hands out there. So it'd be interesting to see, like, exactly what they're working on with him. You know what I'm saying? At what is he, like 7'3" or something like that? Like, he barely has to jump to dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you got a 10-foot arm span. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that ball hanging out there like that.
Right.
And
But see, the
so
crazy
if he
thing
gets
is,
a tight handle, though, whoo,
and also,
whoo.
you ain't gonna call for no screen, right? You ain't calling for a pick because most likely you got that biggest dude on guarding you, Embiid or somebody. You
Right.
break them off, you dunking, punching, and we all know that the
Punch,
NBA game is spread out anyway. So that's
Right.
not fair.
Right, they can play his own.
He's
but they
gonna have some
don't.
big men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's about to have some big men on their back laying there in a sleeping bag next year when he crosses them over, dribbling through them and everything else. It's going to be ridiculous because it's just more to come. I mean, you just think about it. Just been in the league 1 year. I mean, come on. How sick is he going to be when it gets more developed in the league and gets trained even more? Because you think about it, where he was overseas, mostly and getting trained by those overseas. It's not like they don't have it, but they did make him to what he is now. But now you are getting even more of the best basketball players giving him the advice. I mean, Jamal Crawford showing him ball handling skills.
Right.
Now, who's going to go up next? He's going to be with Akeem showing
Ooh,
going back
the
low.
shake?
Yeah. So who's after that? It's gonna be sick. So working out probably with Tim Duncan as it is. So
Oh yeah, Tim, David. But
Yeah.
you know what? Because a lot of times what happens when these kids come overseas, it's like But then when these professional former basketball players actually take the time and look at them and be like, dude's special. Let me go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe let me be the big brother. It's a fraternity. Let me see what's going on, what you doing, and he's talking to him and all this stuff. And it's like, dude is a oddity. Like, he's a unicorn. And thing about it is, you can see that he picked it up midway through the season. He was lights out. His team sucked, but he was lights out. So it's like all these little G League people that's on the team with him now, they get ready to be replaced. That's why I thought Pop was already good. Pop ain't going nowhere, bro. Pop's like, I got me one. I done had Tim Duncan. I done had David Robinson. I got this dude. Give me some good players just to surround him and know they roll. That's scary. So all these San
Yeah.
Antonio fans who's been buried for a minute, they can come on back out because they get ready. We get ready to start talking about them like we talked about the other West teams. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why
Right.
if I'm Clay, man, I'm not even gonna mess with the West unless I'm going to Minnesota or somebody good team. Otherwise, I'm going to the East and steal their money.
Might as well. Free money out there.
A lot of it.
Yeah, Wemby. Man.
Yeah, that's scary. Another scary thing is okay. Now this is it's redundant, and I know, guys, and I know, but this is the one thing that's moving the needle. It ain't so much. Everybody wants to like just throw the ball in the head of this Caitlin Clark. No. What it is, this is Star Wars. This is Darth Vader against Luke. This is you got the villain against the saint or whatever. Angel Reese, and I saw this online, and I don't even want to read the topic. I just put it up there. I could have said Angel Reese / Caitlin Clark. Could have done that, but I basically saw online that if it wasn't for the out of my face type stuff, I mean, Caitlin, we were always talking about her. I mean, she was good then, but it got electrified. It became amplified because You had this black girl do this white girl like this, even though the white girl did another white girl like this the game before, but it wasn't
Right.
nothing. So now it has taken on a whole different atmosphere. And so WNBA now is trying to kind of back away from it and try to claim that no, it's not like this, not this. You wanted pub, you got pub. Now it's up to you, whoever's in this department, to go ahead and spend it in the right way. And they're not doing it because everybody's talking about the WNBA and they wasn't talking about it because it's drama. What do you say? It's a storyline. What you say, like wrestling? It's a storyline. It's a storyline in WNBA.
Yeah.
But do you have the people to prosper from it? Do you have the people that can change the narrative, move it around a little bit to shape it where, okay, we got to take this, let's spin it to a positive, whatever. I don't think they do. I saw a rumor where they 50 million in the hole. It's got to be the charter planes if everybody's getting it. But they 50 million in the hole. But they selling jerseys left and right. They doing all this stuff. But you wanted this. You helped create this. You and ESPN was rocking and rolling with Caitlin. You helped create this monster. Angel's like, dude, y'all can't hold me down. I am who I am, and I'm gonna speak my mind. But thing about it is, newsflash, every woman in that WNBA feels like they the best. So they're not gonna take that. So you created this narrative that you cannot control. And now when people from all walks of life, and that's what's happening, all walks of life is speaking on this, now y'all getting upset. Don't be talking. No, it's not done. We can't. No. Yeah, it is. It is. It is y'all fault. But I don't think they have the engine that can control this, and that's why we're getting out of control responses, everything. Even Caitlin's PR should be like, "Hey, let's handle it a little bit different. I'll just play basketball. I don't know what's going on." Girl, stop.
She's blind to the fact.
But yet your boyfriend's liking every hate thing on Twitter. Every hate racist thing, your boyfriend's liking it. So yeah, you need to get a PR person for him because he gonna get it too. So it's like, it is crazy to me, bro. I think it's out of control. That foul yesterday, yes, she hit in her head, but she was going for the block. If she purposely did this, Caitlin probably be in the hospital.
Yeah, she really would have hit her. If she wanted to go after her head, she could have gone after her head, for real. I mean, that'd have been a straight clothesline, head blow, took her down, and it would have been no more for that night. Could have put her out. Concussion, everything else. Let's say that. But I'm going to go with, I seen Robert Griffin III put it out there today, where he said, I mean, the fact of they have made this Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are being used in a race war. And it's nothing they've done. It's the media has put it like that. As the athletes, made it as in the game of basketball. But it's to draw more people to it. But at the same time, do y'all understand what y'all are doing?
Out of control.
Y'all are steadily just throwing more dirt on it and everything else, pouring more water, throwing more in the flame, more wood in there, as in this is y'all making it what it is. And let's just be simple to the fact, if white against black, you want to say the good against the evil. And just like Star Wars, what is the dark side versus the light? I mean, it is. That's what it is. I don't want to be the person, but you see it right in front of you each and every day, and you hear it in the media every day. They tell you. I mean, because it's who they with and who's they against. And it's sorry that you have so many taken up for each other, but you see more taken up for Caitlin just because that's going to get them more draw. I look at it. So Caitlin was going for a ball. She was going for a ball. It's not Caitlin, but Reese was going for a ball. Simple as that. It was a basketball play. She missed the ball when she went up for the layup, and it hit her. I mean, I seen the replay. I didn't see it during the game, but did she go, my bad? Did she help her up? Did she do anything? Who knows? But it is what it is, man. They are making this more than what it is. And I'm so, oh gosh, I'm so sick of seeing hearing her name each and every day. But
Yeah, we
I
know.
don't know. More power to
We,
this.
Yeah,
we,
we know. We
we
know
know.
that you hate Caitlin Clark. Yeah, we know. We know. Here's the way I see it. I saw the foul. It was a hard foul, but she was going for the ball. So anybody says she wasn't going for the ball is just being intellectually dishonest. They want a reason to not like Angel Reese. Um, uh, Caitlin Clark's PR people, as Will says something like that to that effect, is basically telling her just to be a basketball player. Don't feed into any of this stuff. Just go out there and play. I don't know about Angel Reese's PR people because she is basically leaning into all of it.
They was at
So,
they was at the crib the other day. They ain't
yeah,
worried about it.
yeah, because she's leaning into it. Now we can say, you know what I'm saying, black, white, race war, and all that stuff, and I'm not saying that doesn't exist. But what I am saying is, when you got somebody out there that says, you know, I'm just out here to play ball, and the other person says, so I guess other people get special whistles. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you go into it, and self admittedly saying you're a villain, primarily because the media made you a villain. So might as well lean into it, right? You know what I mean? So,
True. No, you're right.
yeah, you might as well lean into it. I mean, you're not going to change public perception.
No.
What are you going to do? Go out there and be nice? Nobody. First of all, if she played nice, I wouldn't want to watch her play basketball no more.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? There are certain people that play with an attitude that need to play with an attitude to make them play better. And she is one of those people. But at the same time, in media wise, she's leaning into the villain thing. You know what I mean? So again, I don't know about her PR people. You know what I'm saying? Or what they're telling her to say, if she's just gonna say what she wants to say anyway. You know what I'm saying? I have no disheartened hate for Caitlin Clark. I don't. She was put in a position by the media.
Look at the Don's face. We know
Yeah.
who does. We know
Yeah.
who does.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't hate
But
no
she was
one.
only put in this. She was only
No
put in this
hate.
position by the media. Okay, I mean, because I mean, she wasn't the first person, you know what I'm saying, to break records. I mean, Kelsey Plum broke records,
Yeah.
but she didn't go into the league with all this kind of, oh boy, happy Kelsey,
You,
all this
yeah,
kind of
you good.
fanfare.
You good. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She did, but so you know what I'm saying. It's the media that put this on her. What did they do it because she was a white girl playing in Iowa? Probably had a lot to do with it. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, she did what she did. She balled, she scored, she shot from half court, she made tremendous plays. She, you know what I'm saying? She's just so to say, you know what I'm saying, even if you don't like it to say just, you know what I'm saying, that she couldn't ball is one thing.
Yeah.
But the media is the one that's putting her in that position for you to not like her. And the media is also people in putting you in position for you to not like Angel Reese either.
Yeah.
So they want you to choose. They want you to choose a side. I refuse to choose a side because I see it as basketball players.
True.
Of course,
No, that's true.
I'm not choosing some because I like basketball. You're not going to make me hate a player because she plays harder and tougher, and what you might consider to be, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, illegal or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then this other girl, you know what I'm saying, is supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, this crown princess, the next crown princess of basketball. It plays out.
Well, you know what? And the thing about it is that when you go that route, not talking about you, but I'm talking about when you go that route and you look at Caitlin, you think she doesn't do taunting. We all see her taunt. She does it in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, she does a lot of stuff, you know, that the media overlooks. And you're right. You know, media has did this whole thing. And I mean, you know, but my whole look at it, and I'm like you. I mean, I like Caitlin. I think she's a good player. I don't think she's a great player. I don't think she's an Olympic player. Not yet. I think she needs some time. Angel Reese is a baller. You know what I'm saying? And maybe her PR people are saying beat Dennis Rodman. You know, get that negative attention and turn it to money. Maybe. We don't know. We don't know what's going on because she's a baller. She's, you know, and she's going to go ahead and as she gets older and more time in the league, she's going to be the double machine, and she's going to be consistent with her stuff. You know, it's going to be 18 and 12 or something like that or 20, whatever. She's going to be fine. But she's embracing this because really, what gets you attention? What social media do? most social media get your attention if you do something outstanding, outlandish, right? And so she knows she's gonna get eyes on her, and she's gonna do, and she's rocking it well, and she's a good player. For people who say the Angels not a good player, then you don't know basketball. I'm just gonna say you don't know basketball.
Yeah.
For people who say Caitlin Clark is not a good, but you don't know basketball. You know what I'm saying? This period. And for they to always put Angel Reese versus, they don't even guard each other. You know what I'm saying? Like unless she's coming in there, it's not the same. It's not the same, right? And everybody's like, well, since all this, she's 3-0. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, both these WNBA games have been in Indiana. What's it gonna look like the next 2 games that's in Chicago?
Right.
Caitlin gonna score 7 points? Probably, yeah. But that don't mean she's no good, but she's not a superstar at all. And I mean, and I get you, and Travis is right. I mean, they want you to pick sides and all this kind of stuff. And the Don's right as far as, all this stuff is crazy because they making you do things and bringing people attention. But I go back to what I said. I just don't think WNBA is equipped for anything like this. I think they wanted it to go perfectly smooth where they can have Caitlin Clark, the face of the NBA, which is totally disrespectful to Asia Wilson and all these other mega stars in the game. What do you mean mega stars? Well, they are mega stars in that game, in that sport. You just didn't watch it. You just started to watch it because it became a damn soap opera. That's when you started watching it. And so you like, there ain't no girl, ain't nobody good, they all old and all this kind of stuff. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. When you talk like that just lets you know you didn't watch it. You have not been watching it. So right. I mean, it is what it is. And I mean, hey, just because you like one person, it doesn't mean that everybody in the league is a piece of shit and not good, and they hate her. No. That means you probably never played basketball before in your life or play a competitive sport in your life. Because, hell, we all know personalities are different on the field, on the court, on the diamond. I can't stand it. And then after, hey, man, I grew up with this cat. We cool. But on that field, oh, no, dude, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that smoke. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy.
Choose the dark side. Come to the dark side.
Hater.
49ers. How you say his last name? This is funny. He knows how to say this last name. Ayuk just told everybody on a little live stream with Jaden, with the ex-quarterback from LSU. I guess they buddies. They say they don't want me back. I swear. Is this a money grab thing? I mean, what's going on, man? And I'm gonna let you lead this because I'm getting tired of this because every other week he's saying I don't want to be there. I want to whatever. And we know if the 49ers go ahead and pay him, then he's gonna shut up and be quiet. We saw this last year with Debo, all this kind of stuff. So, but Brandon's like, pay me. The Don, what's going on, bro?
I don't know. He just wants. I mean, I can understand where he's coming from, and one thing he just wants to get this over with, I guess, because just get it over with because he sees AJ Brown, he sees Justin Jefferson, he sees St. Brown, he sees Jalen Waddle out there getting that money, getting that bag for that wide receiver spot, but he looks at he's in the top tier of wide receivers. That's in his head. I would think every wide receiver thinks they better than the next man. So you're supposed to think that. I mean, I'm just as good as him and him and him. So put my money somewhere. Suppose they was in negotiations at one point, then that stalled, got back talking, then that stalled again. So it's so much confusion. So it's like they trying to get the right money, but at the same time, it's so much money to get spread around. I mean, they've already been in our book. They've already been in our books. They looked in our books. They've been in our books. Hell, Ayuk knows they have. So, man, we can't everybody. So the man is, he's in his last. He's gonna be like $14 million against the cap for next year for this coming season. It's gonna be $24 million in the books, and right now he's sitting out. He's boycott mini camp, so that's $101,000 each
Wow.
day.
Kind of like CD Lamb. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. Get this over with. Get them. I'm like, give him his money or get him out of here. Let's do one or the other. It's because it's just drawn out. I think it's too much attention on it now.
Let me ask you this real quick
So
before I let you go, T-Rock. Let me ask you this,
Okay.
Don. Is he the best receiver on the team?
well, I mean, it's possible that you can almost claim that pride right now. I mean, because you get. I mean, we got Debo multiple. He's a multi-purpose player. So I wouldn't even put him as the best receiver. But he's like, I mean, you think
Okay,
of Debo.
it sounds like a 49er answer. Let me ask you this: if you had a choice to keep one, is it Brandon or is it Debo?
Ooh, that's
You
kind of
keeping
hard.
Debo. You keeping Debo.
That's kind
Stop
of that's kind of hard because Debo plays, and the thing is he gets injured too. Debo's been injured quite a bit.
You would too if you got to
You
run
can,
the ball.
yeah, but that's the game plan. So
Come on, who you
I'm
getting?
letting
Who you
both
going
go.
with? What?
Keep,
No, give me one. Give me one.
No, I think IU can be. Gosh, forget that. I'm keeping Debo.
Debo.
Yeah,
I
I'm
already
keeping
know.
Debo.
See,
Thank you.
Quit
Thank
playing.
you.
Quit
Thank
playing.
you.
Quit playing.
I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't playing. I don't play all the time. I failed recess because I don't play. Come on. I don't play.
My thing is this. And he's probably how you explain it is how he looks at it. Like I don't go in the backfield all the damn time trying to get wide receiver sweeps and line up in the backfield. I am a true receiver. He probably looks like, and I am the receiver on the team. Even though Debo lines up, he does all that stuff right there. So he's probably like, I need to be paid because I had a hell of a year, and my year before was good too, and I need to get paid. But
Best route runner. I give him
yeah,
that best route runner on the team.
he's smooth. He's smooth.
No doubt.
But the
Yeah.
problem is that offense. Not saying it. If you leave, I think they still gonna be good. I think the 49ers offense is still because they're another offense that, with Shanahan up there, he gonna get a receiver. And he gonna rock and roll regardless. And I understand you tooting your horn. You gotta toot it. I mean, who else is gonna toot it? You gotta, it's your brand.
Exactly.
Everybody, your name is your brand. On this show, T-Rock, Travis, that's his brand. The Don D, that's his brand. I mean, everybody has their brand, their name. So I get it. But certain organizations, you can't play with fire and they will get rid of you and keep it moving. Like Debo, you got to keep him just because he's a jack of all trades. Because you can really just line him up as a receiver and he's going to do his thing too. As long as he gets, Purdy doing, staying afloat, rocking the roll. But I get it. But you don't want, as a team, you got to have you got to come up with a decision. There's a distraction. Like, do we want to continue to? Dude's on social media. He's doing all this kind of negative stuff in their eyes. He's trying. Like, say they did tell him that. Say they did tell. Do you think the 49ers want to see a video with an opposing quarterback in the league and him saying, they don't want me back, I swear. They don't want, even if that conversation was had, look, we're just trying to get the best thing we can get for you. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. So it's like, now you're becoming a troublemaker. We've seen that. And we know the Steelers will love him, but hell, the Steelers done had plenty of troublemakers. So, damn, wake up. Like, I don't know. And I don't think I think he's a one on a good to average team, but he's not Stephon Diggs. He's not Waddle or all all these dudes from LSU, the other dude, LSU and CD. He's not them. He's not. He's really not. But in that system, he is, and that's why he's trying to get paid.
Right, I agree. That's exactly the point I was going to make. In that system, you know what I'm saying, he is who he is. Now, is he going about it negatively trying to get paid? Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Then it becomes an issue of the 49ers really like him that much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, this is coming from a guy who's got two players dealing with police problems, okay?
For
You
real?
have God, I don't even want to talk about it. So
Really don't?
to say when the subject came up and he was like wah when he was talking about that stuff.
Yeah, he really was.
Good,
He's one.
but you need him. But you
Yeah.
need him.
Yeah.
Let's not act like you don't need him, because you do. Because ain't nobody behind him that you're gonna come in and be like, yeah. Unless you just like a diehard fan and you'll just cheer for anybody to come off the pitch. Waterboy. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Here
they say
come
all
the water
guys
boy.
can be replaced.
Our fantasy football league's gonna be Thunder this year.
It really is. I'm actually
Just
gonna pay
wait.
attention this year.
So maybe go pull out my ring. So the thing about it, show you my trophy, but still, I just say the thing is you are crying about it. I mean, really, you whining. Just get in there, make some decisions. Get in the board, get in the meeting, go meet with the men, go sit down and talk and make something happen. Because if you don't want it to happen, go ahead and say it, and so be it. Go away.
Or he needs to get a better
Nope.
agent. He doesn't go in there and do shit. His agent goes in there and talks to him.
True that.
Right.
And if his agent ain't about nothing, then he ain't about nothing, and he ain't gonna get paid. He can talk all that smack on social media he won't.
Right.
Your agent might need to tell you to shut the up.
Yeah. He should.
Yeah.
Let me do my job. I don't need you to be
Right.
posting this crap anywhere, everywhere, because last time I checked, like I said, we all heard that the Steelers got Pickens. You know what I'm saying? They still got good receivers and got some other dudes. So it's like, you're just gonna fit in, dude. You're not that top 10 receiver. Stat wise, last year, yes. But to the eye, great route running, but you don't bring fear to nobody, dude. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. If we was honestly talking, and I don't think Brandon's gonna be the top 10 receiver, bro. Like, if you look, like, stat wise, yes, he had a hell of a year, but
It's that one.
you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, I think Westbrook's better than him. I think Simpson's better. You're gonna go down the line. Hell of a year. Hell of a year.
I mean, yeah, he had a great year, and I don't want to diminish anything he's done either. But you think in the Super Bowl that the Chiefs said the game plan for IU?
Hell
They just said covering, but they
Right.
didn't game plan for him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's not like he still is not needed.
Oh, he's needed because you already hit it on the head. Who's the backup? The damn rookie that they got?
No, Justin,
Yep.
you got Jennings.
Pierce
Juan
Hall.
Jennings is the third. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This
No,
is the
I'm
Ricky
not
third
Pearsall.
saying
option.
who. Like, no,
Juan
I'm not.
Jennings.
Who the hell is he?
Exactly.
Who the hell is
But
Fred? And that's why
No
he.
way.
That's why he's. He know who's behind him. He
But for
knows
UT
they don't got
Arlington.
nobody. And they know that Debo works perfect with what he does, Christian McCaffrey. So you need me, who's a hellified route runner, to do what I need to do because the dudes behind me are not me. He fits it
Exactly.
perfect. He fits it perfect.
Exactly how he's looking at it. Exactly how he's looking at it.
I don't know.
Can't-
I don't know if he's gonna win it, but
Yeah. I mean, you can't argue with him because the thing, like you said though, when you come up and talk about the top receivers, you're talking about the Brown, you're talking about Jefferson, you're talking about Waddle, you're talking about the other guys, you're talking about Diggs, you're gonna talk about Lamb, you're gonna talk about these other guys, and he's not gonna be in your talk. But then, like you said, we looked at the stats from last year.
he
He
balled.
had top 10 stats.
Balled.
He balled. He put up the numbers. But when you think about it, you're not gonna be like, oh man, top 10 receivers. Oh, bring IU. He's one of. No, that's not one of the first people you're gonna think unless you're a 49er fan.
Right. Or we sit here and do a show and then we're going down
Yeah.
the list of teams and be like, well, yeah, we got to put him in there. He had a hell of, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. But to me,
Right.
it's that fear, it's a lack of fear factor. No one fears him. You know what I'm saying? But he's smart in a sense that he's right. Bet on yourself. But I'm like T-Rock, who's your agent, bro? You could be handling a lot better than what you're doing.
Yeah.
Big time. Speaking of that, we're going to rock and roll real quick. Top 5 NFL quarterbacks based off of last year. Let's go. Let's get 5. Let's get a 5. Patrick Mahomes, number 1. I mean, that's number 1. Let's just knock that on out.
You already know.
Based off of last year. We're not talking about foreshadowing this year. We're talking about based off of last year. Patrick Mahomes is definitely number 1.
Mm-hmm.
He's stupid.
All right. So let's see here. Let's think. Shoot, who was it? Brock Purdy.
No, bro.
I do that. I was just playing.
Boy, he's on you. He's on you tonight, man. He's on you.
No.
He's on you like no. He's on you.
I'm going. Let's go.
Lamar got to be in there, right? Lamar got to be in there, right?
Jackson.
He got to be in there.
Jackson.
Yeah, Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar. What about is golf in there?
Nah.
Okay.
No. And he probably led the league in passing. We like, nah, hell no.
Yeah, right.
We're doing this blindfolded, right? We're not looking at the stats. Well, I'm not looking at the stats. Travis looking at Don. I don't know if you are.
Okay.
Everybody looking at the stats. We do it. No, hell no. Hell no.
Why can't my man Texans.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud.
Yes, I can put him in the top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah. Last year,
he balled.
He helped me with the fantasy championship. Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's a shameless plug that he does.
You know that. Damn shame Brock Purdy didn't do it. Let's see.
Boy, I tell you, boy.
And I'm so jealous. Because at least Travis played for it every year, but at least the Don is darn played for it. So I'm just sitting back. I'm that kid in the stands, like, damn, I wish I could play. I wish I could play. Damn, they can play that bad shit they do. Josh Allen.
Yeah, so say, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
If your boy was healthy, stayed healthy, he'd have been in there. Joe and Joe Burrow.
Jalen Hurts.
He ain't getting over Dak. He ain't getting over Dak. Dak. And I'm gonna toot my horn. Dak. I can't say his damn name. I'm so disappointed in Dallas. Dak had a hell of a year. He told people, I'm not throwing 10 no more. He didn't. And all this kind of stuff. He just flamed probably 9. I think it was 9.
I thought you were gonna say 8 or 9. It was something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Which,
he didn't throw 10.
His stats was ridiculous. His stats, the team sucked at the end, but his stats was good. You know what I'm saying? I just think he's definitely had a better year than Jalen Hurts, without a doubt. And Jalen's another system quarterback. People don't want to realize that he is. Dude, the head coach is an ass, but he's a great system.
Can't stand it.
I know you can't. Herbert got that money. Is he top 5?
Not right now. He's not.
Okay, that's cool.
He's sitting out. He's sitting right out.
I'm not 2023. He is not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Tua had a hell of a year too.
7, 8. I give Tua 7, 8.
Tua was strong. I think he was strong. But yeah, I would. He's close.
Fringe.
Close.
He's close.
Yeah, he's fringe.
Yeah.
Who else out there?
Now I'm not gonna look at.
Got to go through the memory Rolodex now.
I just got to go through the teams.
I just need names.
No, look, that's what I'm saying. I'm going through the teams real quick. Hey, how about old boy Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, he looked good in the first 30 seconds.
We are going on last year, right?
He looked great on 30 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Drop back looked fantastic.
Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, him carrying out that flag looked great.
Trevor Lawrence got paid all that money and did not have a good year.
He did not have a good year at all.
but got paid
He
like he had a
as matter of
great
fact,
year.
Yeah,
He had
because they don't
the
want to lose
beginning
him.
of his year. I won't say the beginning of the year was all right for him, but yeah, after that it was sunk.
I
Titanic.
think because they had a great, strong ending of 22 that people thought they was going to pick up and rock and roll, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Travis had golf, you know what I'm saying, and we said no. Um, Purdy is in the
I
top
mean,
10. He's definitely in the top 10.
oh yeah,
He's definitely in the top 10
yeah.
because as I see, these other teams, and we're talking about based off of
Okay.
2023, he's definitely in the top 10. How about Mr. Love from Green Bay?
Jordan Love.
He turned it on
Not
late.
top 5. Turned on late, but he's not top 5.
Is he top
I don't
10?
know.
You think he's top 10?
I don't give him top 10.
because he turned it on late.
Kirk Cousins.
I'll give him 10.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I would. I
'Cause
think if
before
Kirk
he got
Cousins
hurt,
stayed
he
healthy,
was
he'd be
rolling.
top 5 all day long. He was top 5 all day
Yeah.
long before he got hurt.
Yeah.
All day long.
Do you think he's going to be top 10 with the Falcons without Jefferson?
No,
Nah.
no,
Both
I
of
mean,
them like,
it's-
nah.
nah.
I mean, let's be real. It's,
Never the
if it's
Falcons.
baiting off of last year, it's really not. I mean, Josh Allen, Tua, and I'm just saying, like, we're saying top 5, but I'm just throwing these names out there. So, Don, you got a pen real quick? You got. I know you got your paper,
Yeah.
don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Write this down. Josh Allen.
Yep. Who'd you say first?
Josh Allen.
Allen.
Josh Allen.
Tua.
Right.
Lamar Jackson.
Tua. Yo.
C.J. Stroud. Petty
Yo.
Ice. Patrick Mahomes.
Uh.
I know you know how to spell that. Dak. Dak, and you can put Hurts. You put Hurts. You put him on there too. And we're gonna dwindle the list down. We're gonna dwindle the top 5. So Dak, Hurst, Golf. You got to put him in. I mean, he had a hell of a year. He did have a hell of a year.
Yeah.
Even if we don't like him, he had a hell of a year. Put Love on the list
Yeah,
too.
we put him out though.
Yeah, I did.
Put
Y'all did a
Love.
good job. Yeah, put Love. Put Purdy. Let's go with that.
I already had Purdy down.
We know you did. You bastard. You asshole. We knew you did. All right, so who's on the list? Read the list.
So we got Josh Allen, Tua, Lamar, CJ, Mahomes, Prescott, Hurts, Goff, and Love and Purdy.
That's 10. All right.
Yep.
So what I like to do, guys, I like to do the X out the dudes who's not gonna be in there in the top 5. So
Okay.
to me, I don't think
Purdy.
Hurts. Okay, Purdy, cool.
You didn't have
Hurts.
to pick on Purdy first.
Hurts, Purdy, and Hurts. Let's knock them out. Love.
Yeah. I agree with
Mhm.
that one.
I'll say Golf is gone.
Knock them out. So now we need to eliminate one more, right?
One more.
Who are the 6 left?
We got Josh, Tua, Jackson, CJ, Mahomes, and Prescott. Tua leaves me.
I can say it again. I'm sorry. One more time.
I said myself. I put Tua out,
No.
but I'm saying
The list, the 6. What's the 6?
yeah, the whole list. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Josh Allen, Tua, Lamar, CJ, Mahomes, and Prescott.
Yeah, I think 2 is out. Out of that 6. What are you thinking, T-Rock?
I say Tua. He had flashes of greatness,
Yeah.
but he wasn't
yeah.
consistent through the whole season.
Cool. All right. So number 1 is Petty Ice. Petty Ice is number 1. We go ahead and just put that down. Who is number 2 based off of 2023? Lamar Jackson has to be, right?
I'm going Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamar has to be. So now we're talking about 3, 4, and 5. Who had a better year between Josh, Dak, and CJ?
CJ.
Well, CJ number 3. To me, I think,
CJ
and
number
I
3.
know, and I know I'm biased, but I think Dak had a better year.
Prescott.
I think Dak had a better year really than CJ, but I can go with CJ 3. But I think he had a better year than Josh Allen. Josh Allen was
Oh yeah,
Right.
for sure,
Josh Allen's gonna
for
be
sure.
number 5. Yeah, regardless.
okay.
Yeah,
All
As a
right.
matter of
yeah,
fact,
yeah. That's
I,
what I
I was
too.
going. We're gonna tie it up with 4. Let's make a double 3 for Prescott and CJ, and Josh
Tied.
Allen's just 5.
Cool.
Yeah.
Read it out for our top 5 Derby City Sports Review Show. Top 5 quarterbacks based off of 2023 season is number 1,
Patty Holmes, Patrick
2.
Mahomes of the in
Oh, the
number
what?
2
Wait
we
a minute,
have
wait a minute.
Lamar
You can,
Jackson.
you can finish what you was gonna say. I didn't know you was gonna.
Well, you know what I was
we
gonna
started
say.
over. Number 1. We'll let you go.
Patrick Mahomes of the NFL Super Bowl champions of the 2024 year.
Okay. Number 2.
Damn right.
Lamar Jackson, the MVP.
Where's he from?
The University of Louisville.
Okay.
Louisville.
Number 3. The 3s.
Number 3. We're gonna tie it up with CJ Stroud
Hell of a year.
and Dak Prescott.
Hell of a year.
Dak
Both of
Prescott.
them had hell of years. Number 5.
Number 5, we going with Josh Allen,
Okay.
who can't get over that hump. He's gonna.
And it gets tougher. It gets tougher, man. I mean, some of these division and conferences is tough, bro. All right, let's fly through this. We got 2 things left, and then we out of here. Mookie Betts, and so Travis, we seen this Xbox you got. We got to get you on because we rocking and rolling, baby. We rocking and rolling. We got to get you on. The Don, I got a new headset coming up through, so I can do my joystick and stuff like that, and play with it and stuff. So I got that coming tomorrow. But anyway, so Mookie Betts fractured hand, and I'm gonna lean on you, Don, on this. I know you're the Dodgers fan, big time. How much does this hurt, bro?
It's gonna hurt tremendously. I would say tremendously. And right now they don't have no timetable, but the good thing is it requires no surgery. So time is it's gonna be all in due time.
And that's good because it's a fracture. You know what I'm saying? So that can go
Right.
Travis, I know you don't have a team. We got to get you a team. We got to take a trip. We really ain't got. We can go down the street from your house. You know what I'm saying, and go to see the Louisville team. And they got beers on sales and all kind of stuff like that. We just got to go. And
it's a Thursday. They have specials on Thursday.
Thursday. We got to do that big time, so we can go ahead and do that. So but definitely we got to get you together because we seen the consoles, so we can just rock and roll and do what we got to do. Last but not least, I want to go ahead. Henderson County PRP state champs. PRP 40-3. And Don, can you because I don't know what was going on. Henderson County, do you know can you look up their record real quick? Because it is so hard. But the crazy thing with baseball, softball in high school, they push them into a small window. We know Major League, they pay 160 something. They play 1,000 games. But in baseball and high school, they push them in Kentucky in a small window, and they got to go ahead and do this. But what PRP did was 40-3. Braden said that people even thought that it was the 5th ranked team, and a lot of people thought that they don't even deserve that. Semifinals, they beat Trinity. They took care of business. Trinity was the number 1 team. Trinity has been rocking and rolling in baseball for a while now, especially in the last decade, let's put it that way. And PRP took care of business. Southwest Louisville represented it. And Braden had a hell of an interview. Henderson County, Anna Kemp is coming. She's the pitcher for Henderson County. Lights out. We're gonna interview her on Wednesday because that's what we do. And I really didn't want to tell you guys because I know some of you gonna try to run and get her, but we booked her. It is what it is. Um, but very impressive, man, because baseball is different. So really, hats off to the Don because he helped me do the players of the week, and it's so different. If you've never done that, it's different in baseball because you got to do the stats. And sometimes they may play 2 games, 4 games in a week, five, whatever. And we rocked and roll with that. So hats off to the Don doing this. But hats off to both of these schools, Henderson County, PRP, state champs. And I love it. Definitely going to be biased with it as far as a Louisville team bringing home a state championship. That's the thing about it. At the end of the day, Don with the Valley, T Rock with the male, I with the male, and we definitely and the Don with the male one year. We're throwing that bone too. But we love our schools and all this kind of stuff. But this show is not strictly about the Valley or Mel or anything. We cover sports, but we love to see them take care of business. In Henderson County, we had a player on last year, the rock and roll, who plays for Liberty Flames this year. Just completed that season, so we love that. So congratulations. Did you get the record?
35-5.
And you know what's so impressive? Um, they was in the state championship last year. I don't know if I think they made it went to the finals again and lost to Ballard, or they went to the semifinals and lost to Ballard. But you know what? It makes a difference. Get that experience. And
I got a little
PRP.
statistic for you.
Okay, go ahead. What you got for me?
Oh no, never mind.
Okay.
I was off.
No, you good.
My bad.
So my thing is very proud. I mean, we that's one thing we do on here. We cover all the sports. We definitely cover Kentucky high school sports. Without a doubt, we're going to add Indiana to it as much as we can when we get information, things like that. But that's what it's all about. So congratulations all for 40-3 and 35-5. That's remarkable. You guys deserve. You guys deserve all the parades and everything coming your way because that's one thing no one can ever take from you. You're a state champion. State champion.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yep.
T-Rock, what you leaving the people with?
Hey, man, I hope everybody stay cool this week. It's supposed to be a hot one. And, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be good, man, and you know what I'm saying, and love each other.
T-Rock always pushing that love button. Love it.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh. The Don, what you got?
Well, we just got some new state champions this weekend. We already congratulated them. And let me tell them, every challenge that you conquer adds a chapter to the story of resilience. With each hurdle, you rewrite the next. You rewrite. Right. With each hurdle, you rewrite the negative of your strength and determination. The narrative.
All right. Hold
I
on.
don't know why I couldn't
No.
Let me.
No. Let me say my thing, and then we're going to come back to you so you can do it the right way. The right way. You're going to do it the right way. Because the Don rocks and roll. He rocks and roll with this. I'm going to say this. One thing that I learned from Braden, dude is he paid attention to details. He does all this kind of stuff. But he also is big on culture and his relationship with his teammates. You have to have people to help you along the way. Everybody can't be fortunate to go ahead and be like, boom, hit it and run and roll it. 54 Sports Network. I am so proud of T-Rock, the Don, the Mayor, Mr. Stats, you know what I'm saying, and all the other people that the Bump, everybody else who you may not have seen in a while, but they'll be back here as we rocking and rolling. Dre, I love it because you have to surround yourself with people who are positive and you believe in that, and also they believe in you. It's harder to do it by yourself. You can do it, but you always going to need people that you can believe in and trust in, and understand that your vision, it may not be their vision, but they're going to support your vision because they can see that you're really trying to do something, and they foster off that vision. Well, I was thinking of that. I was thinking of that, and we can do this. And so I have surrounded myself with my brothers and sisters. Some of the ladies you don't know yet, you will know. I'm going to bring them on slowly but surely. But you have to have people that understands the vision. And Braden, you're absolutely right. It's all about culture. It's about the family that you culture and you believe in. And I have a great family uh, on 54 Sports Network. I've grown as a man doing the show 4 years ago, going on 4 years ago. Knew what I needed to do, made things happen. That it became 54 Network, and we. Only thing I can say is that I'm probably gonna get some shirts made. Ain't nothing like us because we apply pressure. And if you don't know what that means, then you just lost because we changed the game, and that's what we do. The Don, what's going on? Let's read it right.
All right. With every challenge you conquer as a chapter to your story of your resilience. With each hurdle, you rewrite the narrative of your strength and determination. So
There
as
it is.
come off to piggyback off of you, Will, we different.
What you say? Say it again, man.
I said to piggyback off of you, how you was talking about we apply the pressure. I said we different. That's it.
We are. Thank you guys for joining the doubleheader tonight. We took care of business like always. T Rock, the Don, Will I Am. We out. God bless. Peace.